Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies for the late start. Wonderful people at YouTube have forced most of us over to the new Creator Studio, which is the big suite of tools behind the scenes that you upgrade or upload videos and do live streaming. So I've been kind of forced over to that, and it's not a fun experience. Not make it very easy to do a lot of the things that I used to be able to do and just take off and go streaming right away. And in this case, it decided to say, you know what, I'm just going to kind of sit there and not actually do a stream. And I'm going to tell you that live streaming is suddenly unavailable, and it has not been fun. Very much not so much of the fun. Just a second, making sure the word is out. Hopefully this is going to work. Holy crap, the link still works, except the thumbnail's all screwed up on it. Welcome to YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be surprised if you start seeing some stuff moving over to Twitch in the near future. A lot less painful to go live over there. Anyways, we are back again in BattleTech because of the delays there. I'm not set up properly over here either. So let's go ahead and get our career loaded up. We are heading towards the end of the line here. Not much really left to play with in this expansion pack, which means once we kind of get through this, I'm going to be able to deliver a little bit of a verdict. I think at that point, I think I'll feel safe enough to say, here's kind of what I dislike about what they've done in this expansion. Hopefully that is there. Also, if you guys are in chat, sound off, let me know, because I have no idea if chat's even working at this point. One can only assume, especially with a screwed up stream preview, what is going on at this point. Check real quick if I can. It's gonna be, it's even going to let me. That's the big question. Doesn't even show me as live, even though I'm live. Is anybody out there? Yes, okay. Current viewers, there we go. Thank you guys. At least there's 3 people watching. At least that's what it's telling. All right, 54 days remaining. 2 more monthly payments, which means at this point, I don't care about what happens at the end of that. What do we have for contracts? We've got 2 decent-ish ones on the planet that I can take. We have, what's out there for flashpoints I can get to? Anything? Some pirate stores, which would be a ripoff. And now you get, where was this flashpoint towards the beginning of the game? Honestly, that's been sitting out there forever. Need that. You, I can barely get to. It's a steel beast. We've already done that one. I've got one sitting over here. Succession against the red hair irregulars. The Draconis Combine of all people. 2.5 head. It's a different one. Where were all these guys when I was doing flashpoints at the start of the game? It was all 4 and 5 head flashpoints. It's 24 days away on travel. Have anything? I shouldn't have anything going on for repairs. That will pick up 1-2 more stars on my places to go list. And hop over to there and then there, but no.
Calculating course now, Commander.
I feel like a hot point.
Engines primed. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
We have much monies with which to play with.
Docking sequence commencing.
Yada 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 game. We know we've been through this for, what is it, 1,200 days? Effectively 3 years. Oh, okay, here we go. As I have the antivirals, and apparently I seemingly have inexhaustible supplies of this stuff. Yay! My morale's up by 2 to maxed at 50. Sweet. Oh, I like that one. It's great when you get offered the random things and you've actually had a chance to do something with them. And be able to get that kind of boost out in the middle of nowhere. Actually, let's start, since we're on our way here. Let's start talking about my thoughts on the expansion, DLC, whatever you want to call it, really, at this point. It's kind of both. So, Urban Warfare, as a game, pretty much adds the urban terrain you get to fight in, which is pretty sweet. It's rather nice looking, even if it is a little bit hard on the system to handle all of that. There is a low density option you can trigger if you want in the game. If you happen to have a little bit more of a potato PC. There is the new mechs that they added, which are not too bad. I mean, you can get into them early enough in the game with the Axeman.
We've entered orbit, Commander.
The Raven's an interesting.
I've got the financial
mech,
report.
but it doesn't. And we have to raise my morale for this, or my funds for this one, because it's going to stay at 50. I can't make it any deeper. It's not bad. I mean, it's an interesting mech. ECM is certainly interesting, but the fact that it's tied to one mech, it's great for the early game stuff, but when you get to the later game, and especially if you're not fighting on urban terrain where people have direct line of sight to you, it's less valuable, I've found. But still, it's a nice add to everything, and if they were to take the logical progression and start taking the game a bit more ahead into the future and open up more in the inner sphere, I think it'd work out pretty good. Alright, the Draconis Combine. Just the Mercenaries Hope. Easy, I have a favor to ask of you. Helen here. Favorite was Curry. Oh, he's looking to woo her. It's a backwater world. There are influential people in the Combine who have developed an interest in this sleepy little planet, despite the fact that we're better part of about 2-3 months of jump ship travel away from it right now. Oh, he's not trying to woo her. She's just a woman of influence. Does she have a name? Name doesn't really matter. She's mercenary assistance to resolve some mercenary troubles of hers. Okay. I think we have done this one before. Can't imagine that anything she asks of you will take you too far out of your comfort zone. That depends on what she's going to want us to kill. The conversation will be touched after her needs have been... Oh, okay. I don't know about her needing to be satisfied there. Come on. Okay. This is also the second Reynald I've seen in BattleTech lore here. This is just interesting. Alright, you had to... Injured both personally and professionally has caused great distress to her son. The Benjamin experiences find himself to the Red Rooster. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't want to leave his home. Afraid for his life. Take out the mercenaries. What backup is this person going to have? Allies of convenience. The red hair regulars. Well, considering I'm mounting lots of assault mechs, I don't think you have to really worry about them. You can apply the Lyran Commonwealth factor of mobilization. Crush everything under your tonnage. Alright, we got the jobs. Guess it doesn't matter. May as well get to it. The sooner the Merc is dead, the sooner we can collect our pay. Clippy's about to have his pay cut. Maybe we're just paying him in Monopoly money or something. Starly Gara Monopoly money. It's worth something. Technically, you could actually say that. Actually, I have some FedSense missions over here too that I can grab if I have time after my 30 days remaining. Last call, ladies and gentlemen. Last call. Let's see. Money or lots of silly salvage? I'll take lots of silly salvage, please, for 100. I have money. I can get through this. All right, mech time. Let's see. Let's see if we can get through our mission and not lose. Field the A team. Oh, that's why. There's a weight limit. Okay, so I won't be crushing them under the heels of my assault mechs. I will be crushing them under the heels of my not so assault mechs. This is gonna be. I'm gonna have great initiative on this one, actually. And let's see. Yeah, we'll stick with those guys because I'm gonna need them because I don't have a lot of mechs. Damage or not, they're going down. 75-ton individual weight limit. I have the choice between the Griffin, which I've refitted into an absolute monster of a boosted SRM system, or I can send down the Raven. Assassination mission in the lowlands. I may regret that. Let's find... Yeah, you're all gonna be crappy initiative unless I were to drop the Orion down for the Griffin, which actually is... Durability aside, kind of tempting. And the great thing is the Raven can actually go out spotting for the LRM carrier here. Because that's Lermlove that's riding in that mech. Should... Oh no, we got a maximum weight. That's... Damn you. Alright, so the Raven definitely has to go down then. So let's drop... Drop Lermlove. It's an AC-20 we've got over there. Alarms are going to be a bit more capable, but this one's got full jump jets on it. Grasshopper's going down regardless, just because it's got the heat capacity on this at this point that can be hyper accurate. You, however, do not have that ability. Sideline that one. Gives us a decent set there, and the Griffin. Oh, good lord, we're still... Wow. I'm actually going to have to blow some time and pull something out of storage here. Alright, what do we got that's available and under 55 tons? Let's see, we've got a intact cicada indicator, the hatchet man, we don't have enough of that to assemble. We can go for the blackjacks, one of those designs would work. It's gonna be under 50, it's 50 tons or less that I need at this point. Trebuchet I could throw together as a bit of a replacement LRM boat or an augmental LRM boat. Durability's not all that great on it though, is the tricky part, but it's not gonna be great for anything, I feel. We could also go for a Daka too. There's always that option, but I think the Centurion Ace, the Centurion A chassis we can work with. Be a LRM-10 AC-10 setup. It's going to be too heavy. Indicator would just give me a PPC, and I only have...
Adjusting yaw 8.15 degrees to align with target.
Actually, you know what? Screw around with the SCADA.
Got it. Shouldn't be long.
Take me a little time to get that out of storage, but...
That work order you submitted is complete.
So I'm thinking in terms of something that can go around with the Raven at this point and just rain chaos on the battlefield. Cicada certainly could factor into that. Let's see. First off, max the damn armor round, because that's the only way it's going to live, and right off the bat, yeah. This is going to go well. 3.44 tons. armor to play with.
Expected approach time. 1-8.
Let's
Got it. That's
peel
1-8.
off a little bit of armor. Too much. 4 tons. I could give it a small laser or a bunch of small lasers and jump jets. But durability is actually not that bad, all things considered, for a light mech. 800 armor on is pretty good. I do have a bunch of small lasers all over the place. So if we were to do a... Oh, good lord, they even got him in the legs. Why? Tabletop rules, you can't kick with a leg that you've got a weapon in. I'm not going to bother with the +3 accuracy on it because I've got 10 pilots going into this thing. It's going to be great. 2 tons left. I could throw 4... Yeah, 4 standard jump jets onto that. He is doing pretty good, though. I have a... No, I don't have any missile mount points, so energy or ballistic. Well, ballistic's completely out of the bag. 6 tons, even if I made this thing a glass cannon, I could fit an AC-2 on it. Poor man's Irby there at that point. Medium lasers, we do have...
This is an all-ship announcement. As a reminder, pets are not allowed aboard the Argo. If you're out on shore leave and you see
laser
something
mount.
fluffy, enjoy it there.
Oh, just the one.
In its native habitat. It doesn't belong on a dropship.
Boosted damage or the extra accuracy boosted crit. I think I want to actually hit what I'm shooting at for starters. We do also have that medium pulse laser actually. Hang on. I mean, I can do 35 damage, 12 heat, or 30 damage, 14 heat. Even in this case, that doesn't... Yeah, boosted damage, that makes more sense. And then to deal with the heat efficiency, just because I can. Pump system up there for starters. And... reduce the amount of stability damage you'll take. Could fit a TTS for energy in there. The shame there's, well, it doesn't really matter a TTS for the support weaponry. That would be amusing. I can't fit the TTS plus for that. God, that would be hideous. Extra accuracy, extra damage. Yeah, heat sink. Let's keep this design cooler.
Habitation ring for a mandatory hygiene check. Repeat, all mech warriors to the habitation ring.
Alright, we'll see if this cicada
I'll let
has
you
any
know when
luck.
that's done.
Take your time, Yang. I've only got 26 days left after this.
Job's done, Commander.
Alright, contract time. Boots and saddles, mech warriors. Let's mount up. Give me all your salvage. That. Drop the lesser... Well, I could bring along the lesser guys if I really want to, but... Bird and... Where's my other 10? Stick our Raven and Cicada in the hands of our experienced scout pilots. Well, basically our ace pilots, really. And where's Lorm Love? Lorm Love's going down with the group. And we are definitively under our weight limitation. I mean, I could actually go back to that. Surround with that or that. Griffin's heat efficiency sucks. It's not really good for... It's got the mobility it needs, but it can't really do much once that heats up. Less damage, much more flexible in movement. As well with the Raven. Or it's got a good... Love to have another indirect fire mech. wish I still had... Hang on. Please, Yang. You should still have in storage. Quicker. 2 Orion Vs or a K. The Ks only have 2 missile hard points. Vs are better off. Ready that one.
We'll have it warmed up ASAP.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Get some options here so that way if I have to deal with further drop missions, I'll be in better shape. Ryan, let's fit you out with a missile loadout. Got a plus 50% crit right there. That's definitely going in. We have a armor setup that I want to max out if possible. Extra damage LRM that can go in that arm. And boosted damage, LRM 10 in that arm. Give you gotta load ammo into this thing, so I don't want to go hog wild on this, but as a backup, boosted damage on the medium lasers and load the hell of this thing with LRM ammo. Tons per launcher, equipment, ooh boy. It's gonna be nasty. It's also gonna take one heck of a lot of, yeah, melee, because you can... do I want to run you cooler and drop a laser? Leave one laser in place. Now let me drop in 2 heat sinks on it. I'll balance out the heat potential a little bit. So basically, once this thing gets through all of its LRM ammo, it's going to turn to a melee bot with a medium laser or they support hard points. That'll have to do. It's hideously slow mech.
Logged and noted.
All right.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Really run this down to the wire, aren't we? Yep, here we go. Uh-oh. Archangel joins me on a supply run in one of Primus's major cities. As the wind trip winds down, you realize you're being followed. Long after, a dirty man with a dangerous sneer steps in front of Archangel. Looking for you, Michael, he says as several more figures closing around you. Look the man over. What is this about, Archangel? This little creep I used to know, Commander, back before I joined up with you. I don't think he likes me much anymore. Okay, well, either Archangel and I are about to take health hit.
Hey, Doc.
Sustaining the ground and fight may not necessarily be the smartest thing.
Steering is buttery smooth.
Talk our way out of the situation. Possible. Runaway morale impact, I would suspect. Try to talk our way out of this situation. Oh, okay, perfect. We managed to indeed talk our way out of it. On the flight back to Argo, he talks to you about his past, a rare event for such a secretive mech warrior. And he's got high spirits. I may have to bring him along. Having had that just happen, because why not? I'll build up morale even quicker.
That work order you submitted?
A
is
new
complete.
flashpoint added in the Itzburg system. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to get over there in 18 days. Alright, let's try it. We're as good as we're going to get, I suspect. Salvage and see what we can get. Pull everything out. We want Raven running sidecar. We want Mech Warriors out of the way, please. Archangel, you are coming along. You're multi-target. Doesn't really make much sense to stick you in the Raven. The Raven's not going to shoot it much. Let's see, that is our new and improved. Well, that's Lerm Love the original. And we've got Lerm Love 2.0. We'll stick Terrorbird in there, so we've got that side of things set up. Drop Grasshopper, we're 255. Drop the Griffin in right on the limit. Okay, multi-target on that. Probably doesn't make much sense. But heat dump is going to be valuable on that mech. So, yep. Archangel, you're going in the Griffin. And get me a top-notch pilot in the Raven. 3s and 4s. That's good enough.
Mech warriors, prepare for
We've
combat.
cheesed the weight limit as far as we can take it there. With some last-minute mech revivals. Love how it's showing me live on 2 different streams somehow on my channel. Oh, YouTube. I don't know how it's doing that. One second, folks. Let me make sure no one's waiting in the other one. Silly YouTube. Seeing all of the ridiculousness. No, it's listing it twice on my page. What the?
Command interface initiated.
Not only that, but if I switch over to Twitch on this, I can have Pretzel Rocks playing in the background and actually have you guys know what the heck is playing over there. Alright, our target's got something to say. I am Commander Yetu of the Red Hair Regulars, and you are encroaching on my company's territory. Turn back or be destroyed. Okay. For good reason. I've got more than 100 enemy kills under my belt. If you don't want to join them, I suggest you turn tail and run. How many kills do I have under my belt at this point? Probably more than that.
Trees. I love trees. Yes, Commander.
Oh, boy.
What's up, boss?
All right. Open air combat with the Raven. This should be interesting.
Move order received. Rolling.
Which under the cover of ECM.
This looks like a prime spot for an ambush. Be careful, Commander.
Oh,
You don't want to get
Clippy.
caught in a crossfire.
You keep saying that, and it keeps turning out to be the right way to go. Actually, on this map, not so much. I'm used to approaching that map from this direction, amusingly enough. I get the tables turned.
Yeah, Commander.
Safety, that's as far out as I want you to go.
Coordinates received.
Remember, these are going to probably be lighter designs that I'm going up against, so let's not
Coordinates received.
get close enough as to invite the enemy to reach said ECM by walking into it.
Standing by. Got it.
Safety to move with everyone else here.
Ready for orders.
We venture out to here to get line of sight. Brace up.
Orders? Rolling.
Brace up. Use the Raven to allow the Griffin to get in closer. Let's direct fire smackdown.
Engaging target.
We got an unknown on sensors.
Okay. They're approaching from the other side now. That's good.
Commander?
Well, that's okay.
10-4.
Granted, we're not doing much damage to that guy considering he's just standing there.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Let's see.
On my way. Double time.
Marines. Alright. See if we can use them. Oh, hey, more targets down here. 30 and a 35 ton.
Thy will be done. I'm going.
Okay, Firestarter, he's a priority target. Do what you can.
Waiting for orders. I'm there. Engaging
Another
target.
Firestarter back there. This is gonna get interesting. That's in line. Best I can do with it.
Engaging target.
May not be able to pop it, but I can knock it. Crunch.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Granted, I'm about to take some crunch myself. Okay, let's see.
Getting banged up real good.
It's okay, you're good.
Receiving you. Got it.
And that's been handled.
I live to serve.
Archangel, I need you out on the flank, taking advantage of this guy's while he's down. That's a javelin. Not too worried about it.
Tango down.
Also, hopefully, serve to focus these. Oh, good lord!
They
two
got a
more,
sensor
huh?
lock on me.
Okay.
Reading you.
I'd rather not have you out in the open,
Order
but
acknowledged.
gotta get some firepower down before that other side of the lance shows up.
Engaging target.
Oh, ammo explosion.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Didn't like that.
Warning.
Granted, I'm
Enemy
not gonna
sensor
like
lock
this because
detected.
that's wide open now, and that's not good.
Can't take many more of those.
Yep, that's okay. You're gonna have to take one more. Maybe I shouldn't have brought all the 10-10-10 pilots along, just about.
Commander?
Alright. Reserve the ECM mech for the moment. You know what he's gonna be up to. He's rising on the Griffin.
I'm receiving you. Moving to position. Punching all the buttons.
Still not enough. Alright. good news is it looks like these guys are not equipped with jump jets. They're coming up the hard way. The bad news is, just start thinking about alternative plans.
All weapons committed.
You're good. Other Orion.
Damage minimal.
I think Lorm loves got jump
I'm
jets.
here.
Limited jump jets. But I can use them.
Lifting off.
I can use them indirectly.
Taking the shot. Orders?
And safety, you have jump jets, so let's keep you going. Can't go quite on top of it.
Confirmed.
I can stand back. And make it even easier to deal with him potentially. What am I doing? Precision strike. You don't have. I'm thinking precision strike is sensor lock. No, it's not. Hello, brainstem. Yes, I get it. There was a mech jumping, and you're stuck on that sound. I get that sound engine.
Warning. Armor low.
You're fine.
Good to go.
Let's see. What can I do to help you guys out? You've got... How many Wolverines does this guy have? Good lord.
Waiting for orders.
That's just ridiculous. What, was like a bulk sale at Costco or something?
Commander?
I can get nice and close in the woods.
On my
Let's see
way.
what you got. 4 Wolverines on the board. All the same model, no less.
Welcome to my Alpha. Oh, I like that shot.
Was a good shot indeed. You are overheating though, so don't get cocky, Mech Warrior. Need that mech that I hit earlier. 'Cause you have a lot of damage
Yes,
coming in on
Commander. Move order received. Fire all weapons. Scored a critical hit.
Stop. You're just embarrassing yourself.
What do you got left? Enough with the missiles to shoot through.
It's go time!
Especially when you hit the ammo
Enemy
storage
mech
on the other side of the mech too. Alright. Ow, that's an AC. AC-10 Enforcer. It's not great, especially with his overheating.
Standing by.
None of these are long-range missile boats, so the Raven's not giving me much of an advantage down here. Good news is that was one of only 3 mechs on this side because that was destroy the red hairs. I've taken one down. 33%. And I lend the Griffin a hand. Not without jumping and not without putting my forces in a bit of concern.
Roger.
Back down to the ground. You stop going after that leg. Annoying.
I'm taking internal damage.
Suddenly, it's all Like it's all of a sudden the mech,
Reporting internal damage.
the AI has figured out how to flank me.
Good to go.
Pristine mech. I don't want to do that. Try something here.
Let's see how you like this.
Okay, you're exposed.
Enemies flanking.
It's a
tickle.
javelin with one SRM-6. I'm not really
I'm
worried
here.
about that right now, Archangel. I'm more worried about getting you in position to use
I'm here.
my movement advantages over here. The LRMs are going to suck at this point, but
All weapons are go.
they'll work just well enough.
Target down.
Now I just put my ass out in the line there with the left leg unguarded. But I think we can live.
Reporting minor damage.
And I can do that to encourage discourage pursuit necessarily. Also, let's see if we can pound that center torso right off the bat.
Damage is minor, Commander. Ready for orders.
It's an action to do that.
Acknowledged.
Don't fire the mediums.
Firing at enemy 6.
And main gun out.
I think I hit something good.
Nice. Yeah, you guys are going after that left side.
Internal
It's
structure
really annoying
damage.
me.
Mech warriors, show 'em what's waiting for orders.
Well, safety, show them why you don't do this.
Moving out.
Odd shot, if you don't mind. Let's blast that armor. Better off going for the right torso. So grab his right torso rear. Hit the ammo.
Reading you. Location confirmed. 10-4.
That's better.
Reporting critical hit.
I await your command.
Yeah, let's get Archangel in a better spot. He's basically neutralized the Enforcer. Damage isn't bad, but it's not great. The Javelin pilot moved for quite a bit. He's in the woods. The Wolverine pilot hasn't moved, he's braced. It's gonna cost a bit, but still work with it.
Target lock on enemy 6.
Yeah, we're good. Enforcer's a threat, but not much of a threat without the AC-10. It's a question of, do I take down this Wolverine, or do I shoot downrange? We're overheating a little bit, so
Engaging physical attack.
let's knock him down. Alright, buddy. buddy. You're gonna circle around left and try to take on the mech that's... Nope. Interesting. Well, he's only got a medium laser left, so... rather... amusing move.
Yeah, Commander.
What's your armor look like? You're exposed enough that, yeah, I can take you down with the Raven.
On my way.
Called shot. Center torso.
Copy that.
Raven scores a kill.
Target eliminated.
Or at the very least, a heavy assist. Alright, they're hanging in there.
Standing by.
Archangel. It's the silly little armless wonder, isn't it?
Onward. Locked on for physical attack.
We've got two long-range
can
fire
salvage
support
that.
mechs that are about ready to start turning their firepower downrange. And I have plenty of rear armor to play with at the moment, so I like this idea.
Yes, Commander.
Mockingbird, get on over there.
Order acknowledged.
Let's see if we can
Firing.
discourage Wolverine. Granted, bulwark forest, and yeah, should have thought about that one before I fired it. Oh well.
Engaging target.
Bet he's not happy to have walked around in the open there. I got his attention. Oh, I
Damage
got his
minimal.
attention.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, sorry, Hot Sauce, and everyone else who's unfortunately watching
What's
live.
up, boss?
The YouTube broke itself, started a stream, and then decided to, when I tried to start a stream properly, screw everything over again.
Up high.
Unfortunately, I'm trying to use their new method and their new studio, and it is an absolute piece of shit. No polite way to put it. It's crap. Absolute crap.
Giving them everything I got.
So, like I warned, there may be a move to Twitch coming up in the near future, because this is just... I'd rather, at this point, grab the...
Waiting for orders.
tell Twitch to automatically upload my VOD to YouTube after the fact than continue to deal with some of the stuff YouTube's shoving down our throats, unfortunately.
Put one in the back. Are there none who can stand before me?
I don't mind shoving some SRMs up the back of that mech. Oh, and the silly little guy decided to try to run and shoot at my Raven? Oh no, you don't get that. No free shots.
Reading you. Move order received. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Almost bingo ammo here.
All weapons committed.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. I just basically blew all of that
I'm your
out
spaniel.
and took the better part of forever and a day to do that. Where's this
I'm
other
walking
guy
here.
at? Where? He's all the way over here? This is gonna be... Yay. And now for the walking adventures of
Location
running halfway across
confirmed.
the battlefield. And again, if it gets me past
Orders?
the smoldering ruins of the mechs that are
Location confirmed.
continuing to explode in the background. And if you're shoot, I need to take everyone down the low road here.
I'm your spaniel.
There's one mech exploding over and over and over and over again.
Ready for
down there.
orders.
Holy crap! Yeah, I have to go down that way. It's the only way down there.
Engage in jump jets.
All right, indirect fire is an option on that mech now. Huzzah! Except you're not offering me indirect fire if I sprint. I want you to move. You have a bringing in.
It's
Being
go
pedantic and
time!
not letting me shoot even though I have a shot. Why'd you do this to me? See out here in the water, he can't shoot you there. If you don't shoot him, he can't shoot me.
I'm ready. Going full throttle.
See him. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Commander. Order acknowledged.
Incoming.
Affirmative.
Target damaged. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Fully armored Orion, I should note. And the entire long-range squad is about to be out.
Engaging target.
But he's sitting out there in the open. I've got to do something.
Long-range missiles depleted.
It's time to go punchy punch.
Receiving you. On my way.
I'm your spaniel.
All right. Sprint, I'm on in. Keeps me under cover.
I'm here. Move order received.
Two more rounds
Then
out of
four.
the storm bluff here. Reduced effectiveness, but I'll take it.
Commander?
Okay, that's one set of munitions.
Ooh, that hit something good.
Surprised he's not immediately trying to retreat.
Commander?
His long-range munitions out were in decent-ish shape. And keep the Raven moving.
Reading you.
He's only got an AC-10 for return fire, which kind of works out nicely.
Location confirmed.
Woods in case he decides to fire back. Let's see if we can target that other torso. And rep it up a little bit. Got the AC-10.
Scored a critical hit.
Ready?
My LRMs are out.
Probably going to try to run right now. Taking a little bit of damage. I don't want to get you quite within perfect range.
Affirmative.
Good enough.
Do the math, Chief.
Well, 4 people waiting and 3 thumbs up. Oh god. Okay. Whole swarm of mechs converging on our location. Oh great, mother-daughter fun
Mission
again.
successful.
Again. Alright, well that's getting up there. Let me try. So the fun thing is on my channel it's showing both of them. Try something here. So fun. Nope, that's the other one. Nope, that still shows me that one. So both links to the stream that I've got are to the same stream, and they're not the other ones. You know what happens to still be over there? Could you do me a big favor and just let people know that they need to hop over to the other one? Sorry about that. It's really annoying. YouTube can't even manage a simple go live properly anymore. Alright, we have some lovely parting salvage to work with here, including a chunk of that, chunk of that. Probably nothing useful for interesting weapons. Mildly boosted SRM6. Ton of heat sinks, ton of jump jets. Meh, that's not gonna do me much good. So we'll grab Wolverine part. Get most of a Wolverine almost at that point. Can't remember if I need one or not. Should make it so that you could get a list of all of the be able to see your components.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
And everything that you've got for parts in your supplies when you go through the salvage screen. Because realistically, you would have that information if you're doing this IRL. Alright, this is the first daughter of Lady Kulan and Harris to the governorship. Great. Alright. She's got proof of it. And her outfit's got an impeccable MRB rating to boot. And a boatload of Wolverines. She's a reliable, trustworthy mech warrior and our client's eldest daughter. Hit this whole mother-daughter thing before in the hot flashpoint. Okay. Tonight on BattleTech, mother-daughters fight it out in the arena. 2 mechs go in, only 1 comes out. Also, my mother's not right in the head anymore. Oh boy. Ah, inheritance feud. Okay. Mother's decline for the guy who doesn't want. He's too afraid to leave home. Is Mama's boy. Angus manipulated her into sending us after you. And yep. Oh boy. Okay, here's another, gonna be another decision point. I'm taking it. Failed file damage our standing with House Kurita. Well, let's see. I'm allied to the Fed's sons. The 4th succession war is about to kick off. Yeah, I probably don't really want to worry about my Combine rating right now because in a couple more years, the Kuritans are going to issue the Death to Mercenaries proclamation. It doesn't pay to be a mercenary in the Draconis Combine after that. Alright. Angus were eliminated, the situation would be much different. You're asking us to go off mission and kill our client's son in direct violation of our instructions. Ugh. Well, that's an interesting one. Especially the fact that they give you an option to just back out at this point. That would probably damage ratings with the Kuritans. It would certainly damage the MRB rating. Agreeing to kill him could also damage the MRB rating. It will certainly damage the Draconis Combine rating. Staying on mission, better MRB, better standing with the Combine. This doesn't sound like the kind of thing a mercenary would do, but this is a fellow mercenary we're talking about. A highly respected mercenary. I'm gonna go for killing him. What's the worst that could happen? You know, I'm gonna have the entire inner sphere turn against me? Yeah, I do like that they give you an option to get out of the flashpoint. I kind of wonder what would happen if you do go for that option. Alright, second guessing client is always a dicey proposition, but in this case I understand why he chose to do it. Oh crap, I've got support from Clippy on this. This can't be good. It's not a good sign. Now, hopefully by difficult nut to crack, that means I'm actually going to be able to carry some decent stuff over.
All
Also, mech bay, please. We're really gonna run this one to the ragged edge.
I wrapped up that job you asked for,
Alright,
Commander.
so we got the other mechs just in case I need them. 2 days R&R. Everyone should still be in a great mood. Give me all your salvage. Same. Why is there a drop weight on this? Why does this have a limit? Griffin wasn't bad. The overheating on it's just... It's difficult to tactically deal with. But I can't... Yeah, I can't justify dropping that much firepower down on it. The only other thing I could do would be to resurrect the Daka at this point. That has a decent-ish proposition, but the Raven's ECM was actually coming in handy in that battle. Because I could kind of use it tactically to force them to engage one or other units. You know, kind of pop one out and leave it sitting there as the obvious target, quote unquote. It's a destroy base mission, 2.5 heads. I think we can do it. Same lane should be able to handle this. Oh, actually, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Hot Sauce, for pasting the other one. I will hook my head in there real quick and see if... Page is not available. So somehow it's finished that up. Or it's acknowledged that it's not happening. Don't ask me what, though, but...
Command interface initiated.
YouTube and their weird new studio thing. You're the brutes that mother sent. His kill sister. Is Yvonne dead? Can I see the body? Oh, good lord. You sent them here. My bodyguards will crush them, and I will drink in the spectacle like a fine port wine. Then wow. You know, I'm glad I turned against the contract here. This guy's a grade A piece of crap. It'd be grade F piece of crap. All right. Destroy the bodyguard units, destroy Red Roost. We've got a lot of indirect fire weaponry we can play with.
Ready for orders.
Safety, let's get you... I think I can still get the assault
On my
mechs
way.
over into here.
Orders?
Oh yeah, easily.
Coordinates received.
I'm here, la la la.
Orders?
You can't see me. Let's see. Next tree's up.
Heading out. I'm there.
I'm walking here.
It's a shame I can't put a slower engine in the Raven to up armor it a little more. Actually let it
Yeah,
carry
Commander.
a decent weapon in a battle. Next tree's over, please.
Location confirmed. Time to earn our money.
We have found the enemy.
Rolling.
Onward.
Standing by.
So it says...
On my way.
Okay, we got ourselves some turret defenses. That will certainly help. Some mechs coming in.
I await your command. Behold, I take flight.
I would dearly love.
Commander? I'm there. Sensors locked on.
Perfect. LRM turret, and I'm in cover. Back it on up, and...
Mech warriors, show 'em what you got.
One less problem down the tubes. Okay. Are there going to be any other turrets out here? That was the one we destroyed. Doesn't look like it. Nope, one up here. It's a good hiding spot for it.
Commander?
Back you up ever so slightly.
Waiting for orders.
Got our indirect fire. We've got a Shadowhawk up there and a Hatchman over here. The Hatchman's braced. Yeah, I'm getting next to no damage to that in the woods with that, so... Yes, please.
Engaging target.
Standing by.
Mockingbird, fall back, please, and...
Rolling.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Sensor lock. Oh, you went over there, friend. There's a turret on that side. It behooves me to stay over on this direction. Hatchman. That's it, huh? Come on, give me the health shot in the Hatchman, please.
Let's see how you like this.
Much better.
I think I hit something good.
Now I just have to dodge a lot of incoming fire.
Waiting for orders.
Safety, let's get some ECM protection up over on that side of the field, please. So that we have him in protection. That works surprisingly well, because
I'm your
now
spaniel.
I have enough to fall back with the
Affirmative.
Griffin. Brace something to cool him off a little bit. He's not going to get shot at. but
Commander?
I still have some lovely indirect fire over here. From a sidearm.
Copy that, Commander.
Not bad. I'm liking this approach. Playing a little rope-a-dope mech warrior style here. Clock is 15 points. I don't want to waste the missiles on that. Alright.
Engaging target.
That damage is going to suck, but still knocks him around a little bit. Sorry, I can't bring myself to waste a whole missile barrage on a 15-point center torso. Aha. So I just have to pull the Raven back. No big deal.
What's up, boss?
More accurately.
Roger that.
Relocate outside of the dome in which someone's going to get into it. Alright, let's queue you guys up. He's sitting out in the open, please. Smack him down.
Engaging target.
That was the stupidest thing he could have done, walking out in the open.
Reporting minor damage.
You don't even have to
Waiting
use
for order.
your morale to call up some nasty hits.
Coordinates received.
Go down,
Critical
son.
hit, Commander.
Yeah, that's right. We got one just in the ECM field. That's kind of annoying. Let's see.
I will be done.
It's down over there. We don't want to get too close because of the turrets again.
I'm going.
And I can split target. A, B, and let's go. Beam lasers on B.
Acknowledge.
Yep, just enough to take armor off. Okay, no big deal. Game and audio is still screwed up. Roger that. Yeah, just at this point, all I have to worry about is
Refitting
the basically stream finally ending. I would think it would have acknowledged
On
the
it.
fact that there is no one streaming data to it, ergo the stream must be over. You just want to go after these missile boats, don't you? And you're going for the
Barely
head
hit,
hits.
Commander.
Okay.
I'm here.
Since you're doing that, I'd prefer do something that doesn't leave me in a bad spot.
Lifting off.
That's a pretty good one.
Mech destroyed.
That Griffin does pack one hell of... Wow! Okay, having just watched the mech in front of him get cored from the
Damage
rear,
minimal.
if the exact same bottle, the other Shadowhawk has now decided to step out in front of the Griffin.
Standing by.
Wow.
I'm
just
there.
lost all respect for the AI on that one. Yeah.
This should be good.
Finish that one off, please. I'm gonna start
That's
shooting
a
up the
kill.
buildings with the other mech because it's not worth throwing the ammo at the Shadowhawk right now. You get more out of actually shooting buildings.
Engaging target.
Enemy structure is weakening.
I mean, I could even honestly run safety in here
Good
at
to
this
go.
point and start shooting up buildings if I wanted to, or
Firing full complement on enemy.
Scratch another target.
That's a kill.
pristine rear armor on the Shadowhawk, and the Raven just took it down with small lasers. Oh, that
I
was
live to
nice.
serve.
I'm happy with that outcome. You don't get much better than that.
Got it, Commander.
Oh,
Commander?
man, that's hilarious. Can I get you somewhere where you can actually do something a bit more than just those? Yeah, there's the other turret. All right. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. That's out there.
Full throttle.
That's not a big problem. I can pull safety back and
Orders?
protect everything. That's right, no. She doesn't have that. Never mind. For
Waiting
some
for
reason I keep
orders.
thinking she's got tactician. She doesn't.
Standing by.
Sensor lock, please.
Got a lock.
Terrorbird, if you would be a dear. Take out that turret, please, and thanks.
Engaging target.
Especially since it's an AC-20, I would like to not get hit by that.
Target destroyed.
Even taking down a Mech 20 tons
I'm
heavier
receiving
than
you.
it. That would just be embarrassing, honestly, for a Mech Warrior at that point.
On my way.
Let's see, we got 18 points and 15 points. Split shot, left, right, and do not fire the SRMs. Really help keep the heat down, and we'll get 2 objectives knocked out.
Multiple.
Enemy structure eliminated.
I could do this all day.
3rd turret back there. 4th turret. Okay, so we do have a
What's
little
up,
bit more
boss?
on the board.
Position confirmed.
Oh, man.
Waiting for orders.
Can't take down those buildings until the turrets are out of the way, or whatchamacallit. Or I need to take down the turrets first, then I can worry about the buildings.
Yes, Commander.
Got good damage. potential
Jumping.
Here. Sniper turret. Has been sniped.
That turret is gone.
Full throttle.
If we get a unit within sight distance on that to bombard it from long range, I suspect.
Good to go.
Oh, I guess while I'm doing this, I could be moving the Raven in.
Affirmative.
Down another building.
Confirmed.
Waiting for orders.
Hmm.
Roger that.
Standing by.
Hello?
Taking the shot.
Engaging target.
That's overkill,
Target destroyed.
Yeah, Commander.
but... Safety, I want you to kick a building, but you're not going to let me do it, so...
Moving out.
That's the best I can do.
Engaging target. Target destroyed.
Commander? We're rolling. Roger that.
Get your lance to the LZ, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
Oh, good lord, now she's going insane. Well, enshrined in bronze and marble, a memorial to the follies of ambitious men. Okay. She seemed like the reasonable, sane one. Now I'm not quite so sure, guys. Okay.
Mission successful.
One might suspect this is going to have an interesting outcome, to say the least. Well, the Combine's going to be pissed, and we know that much. Oh, I can't believe that. The Raven got a kill. A torso, center torso core kill. The Shadowhawk must have had ammo in that location. It must have. Had a 3x hatchet, man, or I could get a actual Shadowhawk out of it. If there's anything. Boosted damage SRM2. Yay. Hip, hip, hooray. I wonder if I even had a Shadowhawk of the 2H variety yet. I can't remember. Oh, that's crazy. The little raven that could. That raven didn't even have any boosted, whatchamacallit. Didn't have boosted damage on any of those weapons, if I remember right. Or had boosted, no, it had boosted damage, didn't have the extra crit chance. I instructed you to make Lady Helen cool unhappy. Do whatever she asks of you, I said. Were these very simple instructions unclear in some way? Did you think that our conversation was a joke? I have made her happy, technically. Okay, yeah, poisoned, yeah, burned, beaten, they murdered, yeah, And I have her support, and instead you did the right thing, indeed. For everyone. Both of them need to talk to it, exactly. We've explained our not actually drawing a person here by using generic character art by saying we're leaving the mask on so you don't get upset. Okay. Okay, yep, now we've woken up Reynald. Let them talk. It had to stop. The manipulator. You remember, we used to love those garden talks. Okay. The foreign dignitary nearly saddled Jantia province with an idiot. See, now she seems like she's back to normal. Conditional support. Okay, so long as the agenda is within reason. Alright, yeah. This is turning out good so far. You paid in full despite our earlier misunderstanding as you're doing business with you, but I'm sure he doesn't want to see us ever again. Okay, so I've made friends in Capellan space. Oh, he's gonna be... No, I thought he was gonna stay on comms there for a second, but he didn't. Alright. What'd we get? Rare weapon. Gave me a dragon as a rare mech part, which isn't really a rare mech. They've got this mixed up, is the problem. For some reason, they want you to... No, that's not a rare mech part, but that's a pretty dang good weapon there. Boosted crit, plus 2 stability damage, LRM 15? Heck yeah. Plus 10 damage, AC 10? And a modest medium laser.
At your base station. Fall in at your base station.
And at the same time, we've technically increased our standing with the Capellans and the Draconis Combine.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
You know what? That ain't bad. Aside from 20 million mechs that I do not need. Go to storage. And the dragon can go to storage. Keep those around. 16 days left, which doesn't mean much, especially since we don't have much damage to worry about here. Let's talk planetary... Well, actually, no, hang on. Let's take a look at our friend Archangel here.
Thy will be done.
Because he's improved enough to at least get a 10. Base melee hit, indirect fire penalties. Let's get him his first 10 at the very least.
Mech warrior training complete.
We owe him
ready.
that much. And some other mech
Training
warriors still
confirmed,
managed to
Commander.
Commander?
accumulate a little bit.
Yes, Commander.
Look at Mockingbird. Oh,
Waiting
man.
for orders.
Cash out on the bonus. There should be a whatchamacallit, point boost for the amount of XP you
Yep.
go over when you get up to 10, 10, 10.
I'm receiving you.
I don't think we're going to see any more of those pilots up there, but we can certainly try.
Roger that.
Let's start off with our first mission, modest one. A mere 3.5 heads. Take all the salvage you can offer. And I can actually bring down decent mechs. We can leave some of the adults at home. Archangel, you're definitely going along because you still have your boost. Herringbone, because you're not too far off. Hollywood's definitely going down. She's not too far off. Testine, I still can't bring you. Terrorbird's going down in the Smack'em Yak'em Crap'em Atlas there. Let's see, for fire support, we're going to bring along our next best gunner there. And you guys are the leftovers. What are we going to bring with you? Something that would have an initiative 2 would be nice. So, Grasshopper for our happy guy here. And... That LRM boat wasn't too bad. It needs to be a lighter mech if I want to keep the initiative about the same. Multi-shot. Who would be good with a multi-shot? Yeah, it's not going to be that one, that's for sure. Let's stop designing these mechs to all be short-range, long-range mixes only. Actually, that one's not a bad one to bring along. Mix of ranges. We got the TTS in there to accommodate for the gunnery. Crappy initiative, but it'll work.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
This should be fun. Should be more Argo upgrades. Maybe the spare XP of the Mech Warriors. What would be nice? What would be really nice is... I really don't know how feasible this is with what you can mod within the game. But I would love to see this game extended in such a way that they've done with XCOM Long War. And the whatchamacallit, I forget what the equivalent was for XCOM 2. But something along the lines where, because I'm thinking of is the one for XCOM 2 that was done for whatchamacallit, that fan-made expansion. Where suddenly it's like, yeah, you can actually have multiple people on a mission. So you could say, I've got 2 drop ships and fly to a planet, and I can send this Lance out on this mission. And while they're dropping, while I'm waiting for them to land on the field, I can be fighting off in another mission, basically. So instead of drops being basically instantaneous, have one unit
Command
have a
interface
Lance and have
initiated.
queued up ready to drop on one map, and they're in flight basically to their objective while you've got another force in another contract that's landed elsewhere, kind of thing. That would be kind of nice. Turrets. Oh, what a problem. What a shock. Shame I have
This
LRMs.
reminds me of my childhood, back on the farm.
Oh, I am so glad I brought Archangel along. He's got some of the weirdest quotes. That's right, I got the blast rifle with the Atlas. Huzzah.
On my way.
Roger.
I'm walking here.
Enemy contact, but you just said I'd have to worry about turrets.
Onward.
Right.
I'm there.
Clippy lies. Clippy always lies. Alright, what poor sap's coming up against us here? 65 tonner and 60 tonner.
I await your command.
Archangel, how about you go out and greet him?
Something on sensors.
Oh, a Jaeger mech, you poor thing. Especially on a side shot. Actually, doubly so on a side shot. Forget the torso.
Punching all the buttons.
Much better.
Ooh, that hit something good.
I'm here.
Alright, indirect fire from an LRM boat.
Confirmed.
That's all I got for you, huh?
Engaging target.
That should be a knockdown, right? Nope, not quite.
I've been sensor locked. Orders?
Let's use you to finish this off. This will be a knockdown.
Locked and loaded. Here it comes.
A breaching shot. Oh, I put the perfect mech warrior in there then. He's perfect for fire support right now. Oh, ow.
Once more under the breach,
PPC
dear
from
friend.
downrange from a 75-ton mech. Black Knight, I would believe.
Light damage, Commander.
And a quick draw coming out of the fog.
Waiting for orders. 10-4. All weapons are go.
That whole barrage alone was almost enough to cause the knockdown.
Waiting for orders. Lifting off. Acknowledge.
Bird. Continue the advance. Finish him.
Engaging target.
Or not.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yeah, Herringbone doesn't have split shot, does he? He does, but he doesn't have split long range. I can close up enough to make... Yes, I could definitely close up. I can close that gap enough to be able to split shot on that.
I'm your spaniel.
Very easily.
I'm your spaniel.
Break wide. Split shot. Pop your long range. Short range on that.
Got it, Commander.
Oh, we're destroying heat sinks left and right here. Critted the other arm.
Reporting critical hit. They got a lock on me.
Oh, good news. Apparently whoever's back there can't hit the broadside of a barn. Oh, that's not... now I know what it is. That's not a Black Knight down there. It's turrets.
Hey, let's slip the
Taking
dog
PPC
floor.
fire from turrets. Meanwhile, the Jaeger mech has been
far, so
largely
good.
neutralized. That is a Black Knight down there. Okay.
Reporting heavy fire.
Commander? Location confirmed. Aye.
Standing by.
Archangel, if you would not mind putting an appearance on this side. Of the
Behold, I take flight.
field. And I knock out your slightly less powerful lasers. For that matter.
Confirmed.
Two lasers really should be more enough to finish them off.
Are there none who can stand before me?
Terrorbird. Better equipped for a good close-in assault at the moment.
Engaging target.
Ain't nothing to that
Enemy
one.
mech destroyed.
Turrets are going turret lock happy.
I'm ready. Move order received.
The flank I've managed to shoot up. And you've got a PPC in that arm, friend.
Confirmed.
Correction. You had a PPC in that arm.
Critical hit, Commander.
I'm at such a range, I don't think PPCs are going to bug that too much. Nope. Turrets, crappy gunners. Alright, we're good.
Yes, Commander. Got it, Commander.
Okay. We can.
Roger that.
Much better. An AC-20 showing up on
Target
approach.
eliminated.
Standing by.
Hollywood. This Terrorbird really deserves the next shot at the moment. Give a cross on there. And don't mind just punching it.
Enemy mech critical damage detected.
I'm receiving you. Confirmed.
Finish him off.
Engaging target.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Decidedly finish off that
Target's down.
Commander? Roger that.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, I need someone who can actually see something up here, which means getting a sensor locking in play. And we...
Sensor lock on target.
Sniper turret in the middle of the
I'm ready.
base. Opportune target.
Confirmed.
Look at me. Can't see it, even though it said
I'm
I
here.
would.
Move order received. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Kersplunk.
Target's down.
You sank my battleship.
Yes, Commander.
Got a hidden turret over there. Prefer to be in the forest.
We're rolling.
That guy.
Affirmative. One less target.
Okay. One more bad guy in the background.
I live to serve. I'm going.
That's a lot.
Cry havoc.
Pow.
Turret destroyed.
Can't imagine they've got any more hidden around here. Certainly not in the back of the base, because it's kind of weird they stuck one in the base.
I'm receiving you. I. Taking the shot.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Good shot, Commander. Enemy structure down.
You know,
Target's down.
if I'm going to deliver enough damage to take down the whole building, it's really not necessary to tell me you're delivering target damage to an enemy target. Just saying. Can't hit that one directly. That one's within range of everything.
Engaging target.
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
There's so many things I wish they would just compute ahead and just say, okay, yep, you know what? He's going to do all that. We don't need to tell him to get to the LZ. I'm hoping they would fix that in the heavy metal update. There's one thing I would definitely like to see them do is please cut down on the number of useless notifications. That's a Jaeger mech we've just picked up. Ooh, small laser with boosted 10 damage and 50% crit. Yes, please. Not that I can really make much use of it with whatever time I've got left, but wow, there's just really not much. Okay, fine, I'll grab the quick draw part while I'm at it, and I guess the SRM4. Huzzah! Just realizing I'm in trouble. I didn't do a final equipment sell-off, as I normally go through before the end of the campaign and sell off as much as I can right before the end, but because I'm technically in enemy space right now, I don't have access to the store.
That mech you wanted is back on. That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
We did get a Jaeger mech, or a Black Knight out of that. That's nothing to sneeze at. 16 days left. Let's, just for S&G, we'll get rid of the... I'm not interested in fielding a Jaeger mech. We don't have any durability on the things. That's half durability, and armor's 480. They're slow, they're painful, they're easily smacked down. No thank you. Black Knight, on the other hand, is an interesting mech to play with. Let's see what we have that we can do with you. 75 tons. Max out the armor, we get a little bit of play in here.
I swear, you sweaty cats. Yes, Dr. Farad. I'll handle it.
3 support weapon mounts on this too, but primarily energy based. Is that what? Oh, okay, yeah, this is the thing telling me how to use the stealth units. Doesn't apply because this isn't a mech that can mount a stealth equipment. It only amounts to 1 mech. Let's see. We've got boosted damage, boosted damage, high accuracy, extra crit, semi-higher accuracy, extra crit. I could mount that laser. Should I be thinking of? Yeah, if I mount something in there, that's going to be a bit of a waste. Pulse at this point is better than the medium lasers I can mount up, so we'll chuck you in. And it's lovely that Pretzel just decided to change the music there suddenly. Also, it's not, once again, not doing its announcements properly either.
Tonight's selection is a big hit in the combine. STG is the attack of the polymer-coated man.
And the higher accuracy medium laser. So 220 damage, not bad. An ungodly amount of heat. Right, I'd expect that. System bonus. Reduce your stability damage. And yeah, I think you guys know what's coming next year. Heat sink, heat sink, heat sink. All of the heat sinks, not the jump jets. Don't need the jump jets on this thing. This will do fine enough roasting itself alive without any problems. Just keep adding heat sinks. Back here, spread a couple on the legs, just so if I lose one, it's not going to completely kill me here. Alright, it's looking better. 63 heatsink capability, and basically if I just don't fire the pulse laser, 23 heat off of that's perfect. So really I'd be doing an alpha strike minus the large pulse. That's gonna be down to 74. Yeah, so I'd basically drop pulses and can still fire. Range not bad. 7 days to put this into effect. Sure.
Right.
Can't get
I'll get it in the schedule.
I would dearly love to get into the store to sell off some stuff. No one's damaged. Mech warriors, what did we get out of you? I'm pretty sure I
Standing
can't
by.
get out of the Confederation within 16 days. You're not there.
Waiting for orders.
Ringo's not there.
I'm here.
Hollywood. Yeah, we got one more to attend 10-10.
Mech warrior training complete.
Hollywood made it on that last mission. Nice. Should have a couple more contracts to play with. Let's see, we've got a robbery contract for the Fed Sons. Against the Capellans. Well, the Capellans hate my guts already, so sure. Why not? Let's pull Hollywood out. Actually, no, I want to keep those two together, but swap the... do I want to do that? Long-range fire support can go last. That's not too big of a problem. Archangel's still happy, not that I'm really making much use of my resolve at this point. Yeah, happy with that. Not going full assault on that, but it's still good. There's only 16 days left, and I'm just fighting multiple battles within one day because there's no time advancement at all, which really, when you kind of think about it, it really should advance the it should advance the in-game time by a day each contract you take at minimum. 2 or 3 at the very least, considering the salvage operations that it would take.
Command interface
Stripping off a
initiated.
single point of armor and tabletop is a 15-minute job for tech, so you figure field stripping an entire unit of armor for use elsewhere, or putting it back on for that matter too, it's gonna take a while. Multiple vehicles, killed the convoy. Okay, this could be a problem because I'm not very fast.
I heard there were aliens buried under the ice. I'm your spaniel.
Oh, Archangel, what am I gonna do with you? Stop convoy from escaping, recon the route there. Does that mean you're trying to get this direction or that direction, is my question, good sirs?
Rolling.
Move order received.
Our target is within sensor range.
What, you mean a target is within sensor range, and it looks like they're coming this way. Beautiful.
Standing by. Understood. Moving fast. Hey, Chief, I'm picking up an unknown hostile.
That's good. We like unknown hostiles.
Moving out.
It's payday, boys, and mechs are back on the menu.
Full throttle.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Okay, so we got some tacticians sitting back there. And an LRM carrier. That's an ouchies. Also, a primary
Once more
target.
under the breach, dear friends.
Alright, so I gotta get
Ready
you
for
guys
orders.
into the woods for sure.
Jumping.
Catapult K2 and a boy. Yeah, Demolisher. Where we gotta deal with there. Much less. See if we can knock out a PPC.
Affirmative.
Yeah, good start.
I'm receiving you.
Keep you out in the open for 8.
Order acknowledged.
See if we can concentrate fire on the front armor.
Target locked.
Not enough. Alright, we're gonna have to use the LRM boats to even up the odds a bit. front. If it hit the front, it would have helped. Definitely gotta get some units into the woods
Reporting. Serious armor loss.
Warning. Armor low.
There. Bones,
I'm
see
going.
what we can do. Alright, that's an AC-20 out of the way.
Be gone.
Nicely put.
They got a lock on me.
Yep, this is a time to run into the forest now.
That could have been worse.
Hey,
Even better.
let's slip the dogs of war.
Hey, John Bigman. How's it going? Let's see.
Orders?
Oh, you favored me with the right side shot into your mech. Oh, friend.
Confirmed.
Hope you didn't want to keep that PPC long. Okay, now I really gotta get Hollywood out of there.
I'm losing armor bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Waiting for orders.
Still shoot from there, just not in the direction I want to.
Copy that.
Any fire I can contribute while getting into cover.
Affirmative.
Primary target is taking damage.
Convoy vehicle. Nice. Alright, time for the Atlas to be the target.
Engaging target.
Look around, your armor goes
I'm ready.
absolutely gone. What are you thinking right now?
Acknowledged.
I'm thinking it's gonna suck to be that bulldog.
Punching all the buttons.
Primary target is taking damage.
Primary
That
target
vehicle is
toast, Cliffy.
trashed.
Catch up with it.
I've been sensor locked.
Hey, he's gonna take an LRM barrage now. No. He's braced and covered to handle it.
Tickled.
Okay. Well, not braced, but
Waiting for orders. Up high. Firing all weapons.
that'll help knock
Mech
down
destroyed.
some of his indirect fire ever so slightly.
Yes, Commander.
You want to shoot at me? You're gonna have
Move
to get a
order
direct line of
received.
sight. Oh, and hello, Demolisher.
Firing.
Speaking of direct line of sight. Oh, there's a direct line of sight shot with a ghost rifle.
Engaging target.
How thoughtful.
Thy will be done.
Direct fire, yeah, direct fire. from
Moving
that
to
angle.
position.
Or indirect, technically. Okay, I aimed for the left, it took out the front.
You shouldn't have come here.
Results were the same, and indeed, they shouldn't have come here. Able to nail him pretty good this turn. Ow! Aside from the Demolisher,
They're banging through my armor.
I live to serve.
And... Yeah... Thou shalt not suffer dual AC-20s to live.
Firing.
Oh man, there's two of them actually.
I await your command.
Good grief. Alright, let's keep you out of tiny terror bird up. Got more of a combat variety out of terror bird. Right, that was the last escort, amusingly enough. Even though
Enemy unit destroyed.
I wouldn't call the other AC-20 on dual AC-20
I'm
on
here.
the field an escort.
Firing jump jets.
Alright, let's see if we can nail you. Alarm carriers are notoriously light on armor, at least.
Cry havoc.
That's a 20 down. 320s.
That vehicle is one for the junkyard. I'm receiving you.
Drone, you got a
I'm
direct
walking
frontal
here.
Shot. No way in hell you're gonna score a kill. Unless I can punch through a side location or the torso. Actually, this side is gonna have to be it. Try for it. It's not likely to happen, but close. How many points are left on that front? 20 points.
I'm here. Roger that.
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
Okay.
Frag to vis.
I have to admit, I don't really like the Atlas. To each their own. There's some
Mission
nice
successful.
stuff about the Atlas, but I mean, it's only just because I've managed to pack the Atlas full with a ridiculous amount of overpowered weapons. Hideously overpowered. I mean, good grief, that thing is a walking nightmare. Boosted damage. Boosted damage. Extra crit. I can actually replace one of those small lasers if I wanted to. Boosted damage small laser. Boosted damage mediums. Boosted damage SRM6s. And all the heat sinks you need to live. What's not to like about that mech right now? Let's see, I can pick up a catapult, an extra ooh. A plus 50% crit AC-20. Oh, mech killer. A plus 20 damage, plus 20 stability damage AC-20. That's very nice. Boosted damage and accuracy medium laser, or large laser. Nah. Plus 3 resolve gain. A 30% reduction in stability damage. DFA leg mod, yay. If you do. I'll celebrate that one. Yay. Not a bad haul off that mission. Holy crap. And I get all the AC-20s in the world apparently off that salvage run too. Not a bad haul off that mission. Now that I don't need the money and everything, I'm getting all the parts I need. I should be able to go to the banks and say, hey banks, see all this money I'm pulling in right now? I could very easily afford another ship. Want to get into the shop. Out of curiosity. 16 days left. Can I get out of here? 23 days, 22 days, 23 days. The alternative, 21 days to get to a pirate store. There's no way I can get out of space. I can't even get into the next system over. 15 days at best. All right, so this is where we are going to wind up having to end our lovely career run here. That's got excellent salvage rights. That's got lots of money to it. Let's do the desert one first, because that's going to probably hurt more. Talons are going to hate my guts after this. Get in line. Try swapping out. It is a slow mech. Efficiency's crap. Better on the grasshopper for desert. Better to keep the stalker. Better to keep that. Yeah, everyone's actually in a good mech right now, honestly. Yeah.
Mech warriors, prepare
This
for
lineup's
combat.
not doing that bad, especially because I've got mechs that have a little bit of extra LRM firepower to them to help out, but aren't completely LRM based. So I have some flexibility in that setup there. Retrieve Daffian's double-crossing scientist and GTFO. Roger that.
Command interface initiated.
Move up, occupy the facility, get them out. Right. Where are your defenders?
Acknowledged.
Ramp up.
Acknowledged.
You need some better some improvements on the lower profile camera shots.
Moving to position.
Location confirmed.
Yeah, actually the biggest problem I've got with the Atlas right now is it can't keep up with the rest of the unit, unfortunately. Get
Full
defense through
throttle.
Speed. Someone's got an indirect shot, amusingly, even though I can't see them at all. Unless that was that mech. Could have been. Probably Orion. Stalker 3F on
Yes,
the
Commander.
hill. He's also braced and bulwark. Says to me,
Coordinates received.
I want to throw missiles at it. I don't
Ready for orders.
Black
Sensors have
Knight.
something.
Hello, Mr. Black Knight.
Roger that.
And a Cyclops up on top
I
of
live
the
to
hill.
serve.
I have a feeling these guys don't like me. Indirects only. Alright, move it in then.
I'm going.
Harder to hit, easier to hit.
Affirmative.
There's missiles getting traded back and forth everywhere.
I laugh at your
everywhere
puny
over
attack. Once more under the breach, dear friends. I'm your spaniel. Jumping.
And just brace to keep your heat down. He's going to be the sitting duck for the upcoming attacks here.
Standing by. Aye.
Considering the Stalker just left himself wide open to side
Roger.
shots.
Engaging target.
Yep, that's why you
Enemy
don't do
mech.
that.
Critical damage detected.
You just got that handle at it. Little too late, though.
Systems holding. I'm receiving you.
And you've got a target over there you're spotting, too. Draw.
Rolling.
Make sure we got you covered and not go through the same mistake. So, can you do your best center torso?
Firing all weapons.
Seeing as it was nice enough to oblige standing around out in the open.
Showing minor damage.
It's a good spot for Archangel up there. It's a shame he's
Oh,
not gonna be able
hell
to stay
yes.
there, but
Yes, Commander. Firing jump jets.
Let's see if we can capitalize on this. Like, please.
Bon appetit. I think I hit something good.
You, sir, shall move last this round. If at all. Get the stalker around, so Herringbird's
Not much
up
armor
on
left in
sight.
that location.
I can move him eventually.
Waiting for orders. I'm receiving you.
Come around and
Roger.
let's see if we can. So I'm trying to think of the ways to get the Atlas into the firefight, and actually just makes more sense to core this guy.
Aye. Enemy eliminated.
Okay, so Atlas will pull it around into the woods. Brace.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Thank you, friend. I kind of wanted you to do that.
Got it, Commander. Firing all weapons.
Jump jet, medium
Inflicted
laser.
some heavy damage.
Little armor sitting wide open. Cyclops.
Damage is
Defending
minor,
facility
Commander.
to the best
Hot
of his
damn,
ability.
let's do this. I'm ready.
I'm here.
Terrorbird, time for you to join the fray.
Engaging target.
See that black Mech arm? Deny it its use. Perfect.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected. Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
I'm there. Firing. Reporting critical hit.
Still a bit of a threat, but not as
Commander?
bad as he was before.
I'm your spaniel. Got it, Commander. Stop. You're just embarrassing yourself. Commander?
It's my best. Right there.
Position confirmed. Confirmed.
Right leg, right arm,
Scored a
right
critical hit.
torso, and he's down on the ground. A beautiful, lovely stationary target. Black Knight takes offense to this and does nothing.
Damage minimal. Standing by.
Archangel,
On my way.
there's a friend down over here. You want to take care of him?
Acknowledge. Hot damn, we're gonna do this right. Hope we can salvage that.
Running out of mechs that they can actually make go first. Oh, friend Black Knight, you're not gonna like this.
Engaging target. Enemy mech destroyed.
Alpha striking that Atlas barely
Commander?
heats up. Oh, I love that mech at this point.
All right.
brow. Down here. Yeah, a little even sand.
Taking
papering.
heavy hits, Commander.
Fine.
Yes, Commander. On my way.
Support Mech steps out in the open and knocks on the door and says, "Hello. Missile's calling."
It's go time. I'm ready.
Order acknowledged.
Oh, you don't want to shut down. Crazy talk. They just started. Down Mech Warrior. Let's see. Ammo. I could shoot for ammo. I could shoot for leg. Let's go for that. Yep, that's good.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I'm receiving you. Acknowledged.
You take the other torso.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Good, good, good.
Reporting critical hit.
Cyclops is basically punch drunk now and has one weapon system. And darned if he's not going to use it.
Ready for orders. Moving to position.
Overheat alert. Really?
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, who's closest on the ramp here? Let's get you up there.
Standing
Hollywood.
by.
That's technically you at the moment. Should probably get you all up here because it's probably going to want me to withdraw to some annoying location, actually. Thinking about this.
Confirmed.
As far as getting up there.
Firing jump jets. Roger that.
Great to get the grasshopper in.
Affirmative.
Scientists shall board. Now boarding all
Confirmed.
escaping scientists in row A,
Moving out.
B, and C.
The asset is in hand, Commander.
Okay.
Good work.
Didn't have me go to an LZ this time. Nice. How long can we make 16 days last in the game? Well, right now, 2 hours and 14 minutes. No, 2 hours and 13 minutes according to this, because you have to go live. You have to preview your stream before you can actually go live with the stream. Which then the funny thing is, it says your stream health is good, but then it doesn't show you anything going on. It's like, wait. That doesn't make much sense. Silly YouTubes. Cyclops, I can finish off a quick draw. Boosted crit LRM, not bad. But I'm gonna strip out the LRM in favor of that boosted damage medium laser. And strip out the Black Knight in favor of a boosted damage small laser. Have any other useful play toys for me here? EFA reduction like mod. No thanks. I got the Black Knight anyways. Sweet. And the LRM too. Not bad. Should probably just switch over to doing cash at this point, considering I can't sell off any parts. There's nothing for that in the scores either. It doesn't matter if you've got a large
That mech is ready to fight,
large
Commander.
store of spare parts around. They don't really care. I mean, granted, I am accumulating mech chassis at this point, but I can't exactly sell those off right now either, probably. Probably can. I can scrap them for money at this point, but that'd be about it. You have chunks of both Black Knight variants, so that's not good. Well, almost all the Black Knight variants. I'm missing the Starleague Arrow one. That quick draw I just picked up. 5A, 4G. Okay, so we've got both quick draw variants. We have technically all the Griffin
This is an all-ship announcement.
variants.
Undeveloped sections of the Argo are off limits for a reason.
Okay.
If you aren't a member of Dr. Murad's engineering team, you don't belong there. So stay out.
We have one more mission. You do it for all the marbles or all the salvage. Let's really spice it up. Money. Let's make this one a nail biter, shall we? And let's pull out. Since this is the last mission we can possibly go on. Want my A team down here. Mockingbird's gonna go on the Stalker, and Rick is gonna ride. Take Brick, or I can take safety. You know what? I've had safety. Let's bring along safety for safety. Everyone's moving on a 2. Perfect.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
The last fight of the career. We've asked for all the monies, which should mean that we're gonna face all the big mech bunnies. That's the only word I could come up with to rhyme with that on the fly, so I apologize for that one. I'd love to head anywhere at this point, but
Command interface
not
initiated.
enough time to do it. Hostile lance takedown.
I'm ready to fight, Commander.
Ooh, pretty. We got little bases in here. You can always tell that we're next step up from the old Mech Commander 2 at this point. What do we got?
Position confirmed. Rolling. Acknowledged.
Destroy enemy units. Do I get any extra points for stomping anyone's cars along here for insurance claims?
Moving out.
Okay. Possible signal. Let's get the fire support units in position. Line support unit.
Order
and
acknowledged.
Close-in support unit. Undercover. Come on, show yourselves. You're not going to, which is really annoying. So I shall make this even more annoying for you. Embrace them.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Hello. Good.
Commander?
I'm in a position to pull them out.
All right. Hostile and sensors.
Draw a quick. You lost your marbles again. Draw 5A, quick draw 4G. 65 and an 80 tonner.
Waiting for orders.
Possible.
Coordinates received.
Whatchamacallit. Awesome back there.
Firing all weapons.
I don't think he feels good about his decision
Reporting
there. Show
critical
up.
hit. Ready for orders.
Safety. These guys not engaged just yet. but-
On the move.
Oh, I see the first mech that's gonna go
That
down.
hit something good. I've been
65
sensor locked.
tonner and an 80 on the tanks. It's gonna suck because I'm stuck in crossfire, but Clippy didn't warn me I was walking into a good spot for an ambush, and yep, that's an 80-tonner. That's a
Took a hard hit.
demolisher.
Hot damn! Let's do this!
Demolisher with possible catapult reinforcements.
That could have been worse. Yes, Commander.
Okay, first things first. Get you
Location
out of
confirmed.
there. And possibly core.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
I can indeed.
Target down.
Jaeger mech riding in the background there. Alright.
Damage minimal.
In good shape so far.
Commander?
I'd like to keep fire support mech in a spot where I can support both
I'm there.
lines of advance. Targets of opportunity as they permit. We've got a Jaeger mech that's a prime target. You could try to take out the quick draw. I like that Jaeger mech. Soft armor target out in the open.
All weapons on go.
Look at that. Right off the
That
bat,
did
he's
something
down half
good.
his weapons. Okay, Grasshopper needs to go next. Safety's got to get to a better spot.
I can't take much more of this. Commander?
Dearly love to do would be to get you in a position where I can engage on that demolisher.
Affirmative.
Stay on that arc, please.
Targeting Alpha Strike.
Ah, if one more laser hit the front, if that laser that hit the front armor had hit there, I would have had it in one shot. Alright, I need you to be out in the open. And annoyingly, don't want to waste the fire on... Well, actually no. Take it.
Engaging target.
Gauss rifle only. A Gauss rifle kills it.
Enemy unit
Can't have
destroyed.
200 points of damage potentially roaming around out there. Too much on the Grasshopper already. Alright, in good shape.
I'm taking some serious. Let's hit him hard.
You're fine, Cyclops. Especially because this guy is insisting on firing over the chasm.
The damage is minor, Commander.
See, the guy doesn't have much life left in him at this point. Atlas. Let's see if we can... Kind of a waste on that. 5 points of damage. Rather try to secure that catapult next.
Engaging target.
Or blow the catapult by hitting its machine gun
Enemy
ammo.
mech destroyed.
Oh. I'm sorry, friend. That is not a good way to go. That's no way to go at all.
That could have been worse. Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's put you in a position where you can deal with
Move order received.
Jaeger mech.
Confirmed.
Is now down, but not out. Okay, Grasshopper's hanging in there.
My armor's getting stripped off. Receiving you.
Yeah, but safety, you are in prime location.
On my way.
Especially with that demolisher heading down the other direction. Take that quick draw
Confirmed.
equation.
One less target.
Top goes the weasel.
Warning. Enemy sensor
Tactician
lock
demolisher.
detected.
Ew. It's gross.
Standing
can
by.
Target anything right now. Direct line of sight on the quick draw. No. It's block line of sight. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Acknowledge.
Atlas. That's a problem.
Hell yes!
Black Knight or Awesome? Nope, Zeus. Okay, haven't seen one of those in a while.
I'm ready for orders.
Anywhere of use at this point. Next turn won't be a problem though. Let's make sure I don't put any AC-20s in the side. Your mech is like, we get out of here now, boss. Please. Please, sir, no more. Oh, hey, it's quick draw on the flank.
Engaging target.
Hey, it's a Gauss rifle slamming into the hillside.
No damage detected.
Pretty explosion, though.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see. I can't do anything to help you out against that demolisher because I still can't see it. However, from here... Side shot in the Jaeger mech would be kind of wasted. Zeus is in cover. The Lancers in cover and difficult to hit. Also an easy knockdown.
Target 4 and Alpha strike.
Sit down.
Bet
Draw.
that hurt.
That's a lovely effect seeing this spotlight swing skyward.
Yes, Commander.
And you can finish the job if you don't mind.
Target locked. Mech destroyed.
This is going to be a bit of a problem. That full armor. The Grasshopper's going to be in position to jump
Getting
right in
banged
its
up
back.
pretty good.
And meanwhile, the Jaeger mech flee for its life.
Yeah, Commander.
Let's see, what can we do with you here? Anything? We need to think about moving you so you're less of a problem. And the Atlas has rear armor, so...
Full throttle.
Put you in a decent spot to avoid a 20s. Oh no, it's not a demolisher, it's a Shrek PPC carrier. Even better. Stomp. It'll be easy move next turn.
Good to go.
Hello,
Fire and jump jet.
boys. Your back is about to get shot.
Engaging. Target's taken a critical hit. Commander?
We do. Don't have direct line of sight on you. I have indirect on the... Good enough.
Coordinates received.
All I've got to do is just hit it hard enough in the center torso, right?
10-4.
Don't credit it's all around.
Critical hit, Commander. I'm here.
Don't want to leave the woods there, because I'll get chewed alive.
Ten-4.
Should have called shot for the center. Probably would have taken it out if I did that, but yeah. It's the last fight. I can afford to be a bit careless.
I'm losing armor bad.
Oh, you're fine. You're not even eternal yet.
Standing by. Engaging target.
Okay, Jaeger mech offline.
That's a kill.
The idiot Zeus on top of the hill does not apparently care about the fact I've got rear armor shots on him. means we'll be seeing that mech go down very shortly.
Orders? Move into position. Roger.
Zeus down.
That's a kill.
Behind you in cover, with more than enough resolve to cover targeted shots with a grasshopper.
Standing by.
Crying out loud. What did the silly computer think was going to happen?
Commander?
Just take you from where you're at, because you actually have a direct fire for that shot.
Copy that, Commander.
Yep, went internal and killed that pretty quick.
Vehicle down.
Mission successful.
That was a proper fire support mission for the Stalker there for once. Sat in back, didn't get within direct engagement range, splashed stuff all over the field. I'm happy with that. Open the can up, as they say. Yes, I need to, at some point, have a can opener mech named, or a name for that. Yeah, name the mech that. Not a bad turnout, especially for the Cyclops. 3 kills effectively. Good frontline brawl with that. I'm happy with that. 8 turns to beat that one out. And all I really would have gotten out of it would have been enough parts to finish off another quick draw or grab start on a Zeus, which I can't finish anyway, so no worries there. Alright. Where are we at this point? I said I had 1 star I can get to, but it's not going to be good enough for what I need to do. Which is get to a store to sell things off. 16 days remaining. We'll have a Black Knight running hot in 7. Last financial report is in 16. And contracts, I'm only going to have the one off-world, which is a 19-day trip to even get to that one. So that's not going to help me out any. Reputation is going to be stuck where it's at. I can't really do much about that. Lyrans in the Combine don't like me as much. Not surprised there. What I might even do, actually, is when I get through and it hits the finish screen, what I'll do is actually ally with faction and see what it does. And just kind of live with the results there. Yeah, I can't really do much with that. What am I looking like for score at this point? Middle of the road-ish? A little more than that? About maybe, what, 2/3? Let's check something here. You are 9,730. And we're taking you out of a possible maximum of 577,511.
This is an all-ship announcement.
Actually, yeah, we're just over the 50% line.
For maintenance at
50.34% of the points that I can earn there. In your mech bay or cargo hold. So the mech chassis stuff does count the cargo hold at least. Sea bills. Hang on, that's for each unique. Does not include the chassis introduced in the expansion content. I'm trying to think if there's... could make back a little bit of money by scrapping stuff I have in the hold, but I don't think I'm going to really make that much back to make much of a dent into that. Plus, that's money earned over your entire career. I suspect that's probably based off of contract payments. Yeah, we're about halfway on that one, too. Interesting. Alright, just for the heck of it, so I can get somewhere I can eventually... no, navigator. Somewhere I can actually go to and sell things off. Preferably in a FedSun's faction store, if we don't mind. It'll take me forever to get there, but...
Roger that, Commander.
Well,
Course
33
plotted.
days. The final trip of Terrorbird's Marauders. Because the Marauders are about to go pro in the Inner Sphere at this point.
Docking sequence commencing.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Black Knight's done. Let's go in and leave. Have slightly boosted things I can throw in here. Just to give Yang something to do. Boosted damage, medium lasers. Boosted damage, small laser. Where are you? I picked up one of those. 10 damage and 50% crit. Yep, you're definitely going in there. That's a 384 points of damage. Yep. That's good. Gauss rifle on you already. I can't really do much more to help you out. I could yank off a ton of armor, actually. It wouldn't do me any good because I don't have... I have a missile hard point I could get, or a energy weapon hard point, but it wouldn't help. And the heat's doing pretty good on this. Wouldn't get me a jump jet, so yeah, you can do that swap. Good
On it.
Lord, the amount of firepower
I'll let you know when
carrying
that's
in that
done.
Atlas right now. It's ridiculous. We have some boosted AC 20s we could give the King Crab. Might as well keep Yang busy, right? He's got about a week's worth of stuff he can do, and then that's it. Okay, so we've got our plus 20 damage, plus 20 stability damage, AC 20. We've got our other AC 20, which is going to go to a plus 10% damage. That's not bad. What are you doing now? 230. All right. TTS for the ballistics. Oh, very much worth its money there. Armor is already maxed out. Heat sinks are good. That's 4 days. We'll get everyone actually upgraded.
Logged and
I
noted.
don't have that many more. I can
Shouldn't be too
upgrade.
hard.
Got the ERPPC in the Highlander. Boosted damage AC 10, which I don't think I can really do much improvement on. Stability damage, crit, plus 10 damage. Yeah, that's it. I can't really do anything more with that. Heat sinks, SRM 6s. These are already boosted. Extra damage. Extra damage. The Stalker was doing pretty good. I don't think I have any improved LRM 20s running around here, do I? I don't think we've had any since last week. That's right, got the really good ones already. A boosted crit on the 15. And on the 15 I've got right now, I've got just damage. So yeah, let's swap that out. We can do some pain with that. Stability damage. Yeah, that. The stability damage plus the extra crit chance. Holy crap, that mech is scary. Stalkers make really good fire support mechs. If I had a
Right.
plus 3
I'll
missile
get it in the
TTS,
schedule.
I'd consider sticking it in there at this point. I think the only mechs I've got them in are Mechi mechs. The Banshee's not bad. Ryan is not doing too bad. You're doing pretty good. I'm happy with how all of these mechs are actually set up right now. They're all running pretty good. Even the tiny little Raven. Where I really should have put the extra boosted, whatchamacallit, small lasers. I should put them all in the Raven. We do have this awesome, though, that has not been touched. We've got a bunch of boosted medium lasers we can stick in him. Hideously accurate medium lasers for starters. We got a boosted damage medium laser left over. There's our plus 3 come on, plus 3 accuracy. Crap, I'm actually out of that. Well, shit. Tell you what. Accuracy, don't care about that. Let's go for a little bit more of a traditionalist build, shall we? Take the leg mods out. Grab extra accuracy PPC, which I need to yank some heat sinks around for. Oh yeah, and strip the jump jets too. Purely in the interest of putting together an accurate. Good Lord, the overweight on that thing. Holy crap. It's everything I can actually give you for that too. Just to give Yang something to really do. That's it. There, and that. A proper, accurate, awesome. Mostly.
On it.
Should still
I'll let
have
you
a
know
small
when that's
laser
done.
on that design somewhere, but that should fill out everything. Yeah, because 9 days, you'll finish up the awesome after everything is done. Stretching out the clock. 9, 8, 7, 6. You gotta give me a final event for everything going on here, game. Will you let me maintain my 50 morale? That is the only thing I've gotten perfect so far now. The morale and the Argo are the two perfect things I have. Yep, still at 50. I mean, at least I've managed to get the Argo done and the morale up. And the Argo actually that was done pretty quickly. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh, for the love of God, Archangel! Why? Why did you have to do that to me? Alright, do I discipline the Mech Tech and slow down the Mech Tech so I piss them off? Or do I piss off Archangel? I can certainly take a tech point penalty for 7 days. Oh no. I might not be able to do anything in the next day. AKA as soon as we jump. This will be over.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Here's the financial report. Morale is still at 50. We still have money. Game is saved. It's paused at 0 days remaining. Oh. Alright, do I have any mech warriors I've got to... Since it gave me the opportunity, I didn't even think about this.
I live to serve.
We can get... we can get Archangel his second 10-pointer.
Training complete.
Yes, Commander.
I await your command.
Can get a second 10-pointer.
Mech warrior training complete.
I'm here.
What else should be good? S9 hasn't earned enough of anything, but holy crap, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 pilots have survived to be 10-10s. 2 of them are well on their way to having, they at least have 2 10-10s on themselves at this point. And I've only lost in this entire campaign 2 people. I am happy with how this has turned out. Hang on a second. You give me... You have the mech kills there. I see that detail. No, I don't... Yeah, I'm not worried about customizing myself. Service record. Okay, there we go. So, mech kills 63 on Herringbone.
Waiting for orders.
48 for Hollywood.
Reading you.
Mockingbird has been around for the entire run, pretty much. 90 kills.
Yeah,
Safety
Commander.
has come in with an impressive 81. My character has managed to pull off 107. And has managed to eject as well.
Orders?
Test 9's gotten all of whopping 8. He doesn't really get out much, does he?
Thy will be done.
Archangel, you've managed 44, and you've almost been with the company the entire run. At this point, full run is that much.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
You've been around from the beginning, 83 mech kills.
Ready for orders.
Not bad. A lot of people have been around with the unit for most of this run. Can't complain. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, I could have gone full in cash and probably gotten up to maybe, I'd say maybe close to 15 mil tonight if I hadn't gone for all the salvage, but I kind of wanted to get the points into the salvage at that point, the mech chassis side of things. Mech Warrior experience, I'm kind of annoyed that that hasn't gone anywhere near where I thought it would. Argo is completion, so we got a nice little bonus out of that. Contracts we did pretty good on, actually. No mech chassis completion. That doesn't sound right. I've got completions. I should have all of the Orions. Of one. Oh, right. You have to have one of everything, literally. Okay. Morale, resolute. Yeah, we're rock solid there. 35 resolve turn in combat. MRBC's kind of happy with us, but we are... Actually, no, we are pretty good along there. That's 4-star rating out of 5. Our rank, regular. Give me for the score details, because yeah, mech chassis. Each weight class you have to complete. Well, that wasn't going to happen. One of you. Okay, yeah, one of all the unique stuff. Okay, but the mech chassis completions at least they were pretty up there. Can't really do much about the star systems. That one's difficult. You have to go for a quick upgrade to the Argo for that, and I think you're going to suffer from not having much in the way of other. Just a lot of going back and forth. You might be able to do that when you get to a 3-star and hit some of the stuff out in the deep periphery, because then you're getting some decent difficulties. But holy crap, we almost got MRBC completely up there. That was not bad. That would be the next one, is trying to complete that, which just means taking every possible contract and winning it somehow. Not spending a lot of time on repairs and whatnot. All right. We are done with that. What did I get for my reward? Yep. Game still be trolling. Rare mech part of Panther, my ass. He gave me a decent small laser, actually. Extra accuracy AC 10, yay. Another modified small laser. Okay. Not bad, but that is it. We are... No, keep going. We'll let the whatchamacallit finish out here. The little trip on its way while we reminisce. So, urban warfare. The urban maps. I really do like how they look. They
that
are...
report you submitted is complete.
Bit of... Mute the game there. They are a bit of a clog on the system resources. There is that to consider. I would kind of, I mean, there is the lower end option, but I mean, I'm running a 1080 Ti on this system. Yeah, I'm doing streaming at the same time, but it's not going to hit it quite that bad. I mean, we're talking about a system that manages space engineers pretty well on a good day. So, yeah, I kind of would... Game? Okay, it's jumping. Wondering why it was frozen there for a sec. I like the idea that they've added the ECM. It certainly does add something unique to the game, and at the same time, if you don't have the expansion, the different stuff that they have added that is part of the free update is part of this, this particular, the base version, still makes the game an interesting challenge. The Raven just adds a little bit extra to it. Is it a little bit OP? It's hard to say, because I think that the addition of the Raven has made it that as a result of having the Raven, you actually wind up losing quite a bit of firepower. It's very noticeable when you've brought the Raven along that you just don't have the firepower that you normally have. I think it's a pretty good mix and balance against keeping being able to keep units safe from being shot at, particularly when you're on a map where you're doing like either a base assault in the urban terrain or any map where you've got a lot of blocked line of sight. Those are the two locations the Raven really does kind of pay off. Otherwise, you need the firepower. You just absolutely need the firepower, because what you're going up against is pretty realistically overwhelming odds. So I think that's another thing. And also, John, you asked about my processor. I'm running an 8086K that is overclocked. Granted, it is an air cooling overclock, so it's not very extreme overclock. The other problem is also the Asus board that I'm on, the ROG 10 or 11. I forget which one. It's the ROG Maximus Hero, and or ROG Maximus. I can't remember it. It's basically a year and a half old at worst motherboard. It doesn't really let me overvolt properly. In fact, the board itself was overvolting the 8700 stock chip I had in here for the longest time, until I did an upgrade to the 8086K, so I could actually do a little bit of proper overclocking, and then it just overvolted the hell out of the processors on both times, until I finally got to put it within proper control. The VRM just does not hold the voltage properly. It doesn't limit it right. Supposedly they say that firmware might fix it, but honestly, I've done damage potentially to two processors with the amount of voltage it was trying to put through them. Ironically, that old CPU is sitting over in the gaming rig at this point. That's where I moved it over to. So yeah, I think they hit the balance right with that. The Hatchet Man introducing the melee options with that. It's not a bad idea, but at the same time, you do kind of lose out a little bit with that design. Just because you've got so much chucked in the arm, you can't do anything with it. It's fixed part. It's there whether you like it or not. And when you get towards dealing with the heavier weight stuff, the Hatchet Man loses. It's got that you have to turn up the durability so much that you don't really get to mount as much in the way of weapons, and that hatchet becomes a permanent short-range weapon that you really can't use most of the time. So it's a nice thing to have, but it really, it's a if you like to fight up close and dirty, and I would really kind of see that being more for multiplayer matchups, where you do things like set limits on the kind of designs you can build. So you can say, okay, you can bring a mech, but it's got to be armed for short range only, basically. So, SRMs and medium lasers and support weapon type stuff. Even then, that's kind of hard to pull off in the game because there are chassis that don't really quite line up. Just kind of see what we have in the faction store here out of amusement. Speaking of the Hatchet Man, I could buy an intact one right now. Or one part of it. Get an Enforcer. You can get an Enforcer. Yay. Boosted. Just there if any use. A shame. Nice. Ooh, well, there's a heat bank. I could actually have used that. The TTS for missile. Could have added that in the Stalker. What else have we gotten as part of this expansion? We got the Raven, we got that. Flashpoints remain a bit of a concern. Granted, that really being more from the previous DLC. But they really need to do something to balance out the flashpoints that you get offered better to the status of your unit early game. When you're looking around at all of these systems in an early game and you've got a 5-head flashpoint sitting out there, and that's all you're getting is 3, 4, 5-head flashpoints, it needs to not do that. It needs to offer some nicer, smaller flashpoints, because that can really be where you can take off. You can get a good start on your unit with those flashpoints. The amount of money that you earn off of them is equivalent to the campaign missions, basically. So they've kind of done a good job of translating that into the free campaign game. Well, not the free, it's not free, but the open-ended campaign and career mode, or the open-ended career modes, I should say, and the post-campaign work. But it still feels like they need more content at the lower levels. They've tried, but they're few and far between. Oh, I should also mention that at the time of this recording, the October 2019 Humble Bundle, if you've been on the verge of picking up the game, you can get the base version of BattleTech for $10. So if you're on the fence about it, consider giving that a shot. And then once you've got that, then you can kind of take a look at the DLC. And as of right now, let's see, the season pass is going for... Yeah, the season pass is going for $49.99 at this point. So get the Humble Bundle and the season pass, and that gives you all 3 DLC at this point. Well, it'll give you the 2 that are out already and the Flashpoint once it's out. You can get that all for not too bad. Let's see, the individual DLCs you can also buy, and right now Urban Warfare is up for 20. Looks like Flashpoint's up for 20. So it's probably safe to say that the next one's going to be about 20 as well. So as far as the season pass goes, you actually save $10 if you get that at the moment. It's not bad. I mean, it's I think they've done a good job of kind of keeping the game challenging. And as much as I hate to, HBS teaming up and partnering up with Paradox does kind of make me a little worried that they could very easily go the Stellaris route and introduce expansions that completely and hideously change gameplay. We're 2 out of 3 expansions into BattleTech, and I haven't quite seen that yet. Everything they've added so far has managed to keep the game balanced, and even with or without the DLC, the gameplay is still about the same. You just get a slightly new nuance to it. So you get the ECM Raven, you get the Flashpoints. But at the same time, they introduce the detractors that you have to worry about as well. So there is that to consider. Holy crap, at the amount of stuff I can sell off. I mean, legit, if I were continuing this, I could absolutely make a couple, at least easily another, double my money off of what I can sell off right now in the store. But yeah, I think that's, I think we're at it's safe at this point to say if you can get Urban Warfare, it's not a bad ad. I mean, you get the Raven ECM, you get the Hatchet Man, you get the Javelin, I think is part of that. Before I even say that, let me double check on that. Actually do this one accurately. So let's see, you get Electronic Warfare, you get the Raven, and the Javelin, are part of this. There are new Flashpoints that are part of it. There are 3 new enemy vehicles, so you get the Gallant Urban Assault Tank that shows up. The Pack Rat, which we have not seen, that actually has ECM. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen that. We have not seen the Pack Rat ECM vehicle at all on this one, which is kind of interesting. And there's also the Rotunda, which has the prototype version of the Active Probe. We haven't seen that either. So I'm kind of wondering if it's maybe just because I was about to say we haven't been doing a lot of beat up on the Capellan missions, but I was. And that's where you would kind of be seeing that. Oh, that's what you see. I almost forgot about it. There's the attack and defend missions. Early game, I think that those definitely need some balancing for lighter units, or they just need to not be offered. Late game, oh, those are a heck of a fun mission. The kind where you've got to sit there and say, okay, do I really want to send out? How much do I send out to try to take on base defenses and base defenders while still leaving stuff behind to defend my base? That definitely was a good ad, and I would really like to see them put that in the base game itself, because that is a pretty nice addition that they came up with. And I know HBS had to pair up with Paradox because of the... Actually, no, HBS didn't have to team up with Paradox because of the legal issues with Harmony Gold. Those were resolved well before the game even got released. That was... I mean, at that point, the closed beta was still going on. So, no, the issues with Harmony Gold and BattleTech have also been permanently resolved. Thank you very much. Hallelujah. Flashpoints are what looks best. Mini story missions. Yeah, exactly. It kind of gives you a bit of story outside of the game. Now, if you're doing that, actually, hang on. Let me see if I can flip over to full screen. Switch over that one. Yeah. Oh, you guys probably can't really see this very easily on stream condensed 4K version. I mean, for that you're talking about the flashpoint to grab that, but I mean even that right now is still not a bad grab. They have oh, that's the season pass. I managed to click on derp, derpity, derp, derp. I managed to click on that. Give me flashpoint. So let's see. For that, you had the various flashpoints. That also introduced the crab, Cyclops, target acquisition. That was also introduced in that, and the tropical environment was also introduced. Which that was. Tropics don't really make much sense to me. They said that your mechs actually run slightly cooler there. Wait a minute. That doesn't quite make much sense, but oh well. Such is the way that it is. But, you know, if you got the hard call, if you're talking the base game, absolutely pick it up off of Humble Bundle. And if you're not sure about getting the DLC, maybe in a year or two, they might have a good sale on those on the store. It's entirely possible. I kind of doubt it because they're going to be pushing... They're gonna push to get the last DLC out, I think, before we see any deep discounts to the DLCs themselves. So, you know, if you can't get it today, it'll still definitely be around. Definitely keep it in mind. Throw it to your favorites in Steam or your wish list on Steam, and you know, like I said, at the very least, you can get the Humble Bundle and get going. Now, speaking of get going, it looks like we got about an hour left, and this mission is very thoroughly done at this point. Let's see. Back to the main menu. Our last save for that one. Let's take a look at something. I'm kind of interested. I could start off another campaign. Probably get through that in a relatively short time, but the only thing I'm trying to think what you're really going to be able to tackle in between everything on the campaign, and it's not a lot. Kind of be rehashing that again unless I really did something like turn up the difficulty or something. I could do that. I could give that a shot and see just how bad things go, but let's try something here. Pull up the mech bay. Got the catapult test. I want to try a quick refit here. Because we have the Star League era Atlas, and I want to see what are you up to. 300. Ow. So the Atlas I had at the end that was doing over 380 points of damage does more than the Star League era Atlas. Ooh. That's evil. That is beyond evil. Let's see. So we had... Yeah, if I wanted to get the assaults, I would have had to have everything from the 80-point category up. So I would have needed the Zeus, both Victors, both Awesomes, both Highlanders, and I only had one of those. That should be... And both Cyclopses, which I didn't have. I had all the Banshees, I had the King Crab. Technically, it would have included the Atlas too, even though it doesn't. That one's a hard one because that's a storyline mech. That's the Star League era mech to deal with. Atlas. How much is that sucker? 328. Yeah. So both of those are still about the same weight class. gets kind of harder to collect the whole chassis when you get down to the heavy ranges, because you're talking everything from the Black Knight clear down into quick draw territory. That's quite a few chassis to have to deal with. The mediums, that's going to be the Griffins all the way through to Cicada, technically. So that's kind of a rough one. The lights would actually be the easiest weight class to complete. It's just a case of every time I start gathering up, I need the spare parts for money. I'm kind of curious, what can you do? Raven is... Where are you? They give it an SRM-6, but next to no armor. The problem is, once you engage with a Raven, you're knocking down its ECM automatically. Kind of like to also see the active probe wind up somewhere here. It really should have an active... It should have both systems, the ECM and the active probe, but it doesn't. Oh, no, it does. That's right. They build it into that thing. Note, you can only equip one prototype component on most mechs. What? Hang on. Go back to career. It's one other thing I need to also do in career anyway, so I might as well reload it. As I said, I was going to do a check with that alliance thing and see what happens. What happens when you defect from one part of the inner sphere to the other? Tonight, we find out. As soon as the campaign loads. Oof. Endgame campaign takes forever to load. Mech Bay. Let's go into that Raven, please. What's the dealio? You're saying mechs can only really mount one prototype thing at a time. Yeah, I can't drag that ECM out. It's not letting me, even though the game in Mech Lab was acting like it would. That's interesting. Yeah, it even says there, you can only equip one prototype component on most mechs. What prototype, though? Which mechs are allowed to mount? They don't say which ones. They just say most mechs, like you can move around. Let's check reputation, see what happens. Ally with the Free Worlds League. Confirm it. Well, son of a bitch. I could have done it. Holy crap, that would have been a nice little bit of threat there. Holy moly. That actually would make for an interesting little bit of story. If Fourth Succession War breaks out, which side are you picking? You gonna stick with the Free Worlds League, or are you gonna stick with the Federated Sons? Curiosity. Star map. Because that adds 2 more faction stores over there I can get to. We got the 2 over here that I'm in. And technically, if I ran long enough, I could build up reputation with the Irana Restoration. And I should be able to ally with them. Because they and the Magistracy are going to kind of be their own speaking terms. They're not so much speaking terms. What would happen if I stuck with this and farmed out... If I grind out missions purely in the Magistracy, which I'm neutral at this point. Your enemies are Combine, Capellans, Tarians, and Pirates. So I could ally with you, no problem. Because the Free Worlds League shouldn't have any problems with the Canopians. Yeah, Steiner and... Well, Steiner's now my enemy at this point. And then the Fed Sons, Combine, Capellans, and the Tarians. So the Irana Restoration just doesn't like the Tarians. Yeah. I could actually continue playing the career mode here. That it really matters that it's hard mode. I'd almost rather turn off the Iron Man stuff at this point and just continue with it. I could continue playing grind out the faction rep with these guys and effectively ally myself up with 4 different factions in the game, assuming that this offers an allied button. It's kind of weird that it doesn't right now, but yeah, there's always that too. Might have to look at a full chart to see who plays nice with others. Well, I mean, at this point, it's kind of what really is there makes sense. The Federated Suns at this point, they're not allied with, they're not into the Federated Commonwealth yet, so the Federated Suns' traditional enemies are going to be the Combine and the Capellans and the Tarians. Combine's traditional enemies are going to be the Lyrans and the Davians. Capellans are going to be enemies with the Federated Suns. The Free Worlds League, kind of. It's kind of wonky when you get into the backstory with that. I mean, they kind of are later in the timeline, but they're not at this point. Well, basically, the Capellans don't like anyone. Free Worlds League would be the Lyrans and Capcom at this point. Yep. Tarians just loathe the Federated Suns, so they're guaranteed. They don't like the Oregon Reach. That's not a surprise. Canopia is kind of a surprise. Actually, they just don't really like anybody. The only people who would be friends with them would be the Combine. I mean, that's basically 3 of the... And the Free Worlds League. They would support them, too. But they really... Xenophobia down there is just hideously strong. So yeah, you can't really do much, and the pirates just hate everybody. I can't help but wonder how that would work out if I'd managed to grind up reputation with the pirates. That's going to be hard. How do you get to a system that's got... Well, let's investigate here. Do a little bit of in-game investigation. Let's say I was looking for grinding pirate rep, and I'd managed to advance quite a ways. Why is the filter not working? Apparently there are no 5-star systems right now. Yeah, there's no 5-star pirate worlds out here. When you look at all these pirate stores that I've got, there's really nothing useful there. Now if we go with... Yeah, that's something to consider. All the heavy stuff is up there except down here. Holy crap. What's going on down here? Let's see, Tarian Concordat, they hate me. I wouldn't know what they actually have for contracts down there without going. No, don't go back in. Just don't want to travel anywhere now, right now, Samira. Ouch. 4 heads, that was the one that was down there. 3.5. Maybe the trick to doing that is you have to go at the pirates early game and try to build up your rep that way. Because, yeah, even look at that. Even the 3 heads, there's no difficulty down there for it.
This is an all-ship announcement.
Nothing
There's
is...
something very wrong with the gin we picked up on Lyerton.
You get a couple of stuff out here, but that's all going to be border conflicts.
Immediately. And for everyone's sake.
Huh.
Don't drink it.
That kind of changes things around a little bit. Because that was one of the problems I was kind of having early game, was always trying to find a place to fight somewhere near civilized space so you could get some decent stuff in the stores. But the reality of it is your best early game challenge, aside from kind of like the quote-unquote starting stars, is... Yeah, because you've got one in every realm except for the Capellans that you can start at. So maybe that's what needs to happen next time, is try for the pirate life, which that's got to be difficult. Trying to keep a high-end merc unit running off of 2.5 and 3-head missions, that's tricky. Ally early and hope other factions don't mind. Well, no, the second you ally up with a faction, it's automatic war. Well, not war, but it's automatic enemy status. Like when I allied up with the Free Worlds League, even though I was only 5 down on the Commonwealth and not too far down on the Combine, boom, I was immediately enemies with both. So yeah, there's not much you can really do about that, unfortunately. Okay, so that's an interesting find.
If anyone wants coffee, I've got a fresh pot going on the forward galley.
So anyways, guys,
I'll be right there.
I'm still trying to figure out what to do with Mecha Monday for next week, so there may or may not be a stream next week. I will try to keep you guys surprised if you join the Saltstream Discord. I've got a stream and vid announcements channel over there. It'll usually put up notes like, okay, here's what's going on. If I have to cancel for anything, or if I need to move things over to Twitch because YouTube is being that kind of thing. I'll usually announce it over there. I'm still trying to get MechWarrior 3 installed. I'm not having any luck with it. It just does not want to do anything with the setup program. Reddit's been an absolute dearth of advice there, unfortunately, and the thread that I was posting on is thread locked now, so Mech Commander's a possibility. I have one potential thing I could try to capture that a bit better, but it would involve taking a very old computer out of storage, if it still even works, and see if I can pipe that through a couple different things to get it up and going. I kind of doubt that the computer is still viable, let alone has a viable operating system on it at this point, though. It doesn't run very well on this system because it's a 4K display, and 640 by 480 does not look very good on a 4K display, and the game does not have any real way to mess too much with the resolution on it. I don't even think it lets me run in Windows mode, or windowed mode. Mech Commander 2 could also be a possibility, but that would it would kind of be a little bit of a step back, honestly, but I still have the CD for that around and can always get that up and going. Or maybe I have not thought anything beyond the starting stages on this, but I would be open to potentially doing a BattleTech tabletop game over the internet, because there is Mega Mech and everything. So I could do a BattleTech campaign, possibly with MechWarrior role-playing game elements to it. I don't want to offer too much hope on that because I still have a lot of logistics to figure out with that sort of thing, and certainly some other things like actual campaign and whatnot, because I'd prefer to vary a little bit off of what I've done in the past for campaign stuff. But there is the potential to do that, and again, that would probably be something that if you're on the Salt Mine Discord, I'd probably be working out a lot of the details there. So consider giving that a shot. Broadcast schedule for this week. If you have been tuning into my Space Engineers Relaxing Survival series, definitely keep in mind that is not tomorrow. That has moved to Fridays. So that will be airing on Fridays. And for the time being, it will still be on YouTube. If I make the move to Twitch, we'll announce that in Discord as well. That way you're aware of that. Again, my apologies tonight for the broadcast difficulties. That was part of the change that YouTube has done. And hopefully I'll figure that out sooner rather than later. And then Saturday, we've also got the uncooperative space program over on Wasted Space channel. You can watch me, Spacebar, Textfire, Waits to Space, and others joining in to see if we can get a shuttle to launch, see if we can get a rover to Mars, or aka Duna, and all sorts of fun stuff, really kind of messing around with stretching SEs to its weirder limits as far as realistic campaigns go, or realistic physics go, I should say. And that's basically it. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you didn't like what you saw, go ahead and hit the dislike button. But do also leave me a comment. Let me know what I can do better, what I can do worse, because the way I'm going to learn and do that is to find out. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time. Later.